Yeah, I'm thankful for some cool air for a change. In City Pulse today, we ask Lagosians for their views on the sale and use of firecrackers, otherwise known as bangers or knockouts, or inolong, as I played with as a child. Inolong could also mean sparkle light. Yes, the use of these during festive periods. Find answers in City Pulse.
It's not good at all. I don't support of using banger during the Christmas time, because if you see a Christian people, you won't see them throwing banger or doing anything about banger. You can only see some bad eggs, bad boys, or any other bad people using banger. The banger is not good at all. I don't support of using banger during the Christmas time.
Did you hear about what happened on the island?
I heard about it. That's why the government said that they should not use banger. You see, the government are trying to protect us, but we in the country, we don't like to protect ourselves. And it's not good of using banger at all. I don't support. The banger is bad.
I don't think it should be encouraged, because the rate at which the thing is affecting the disadvantage is more than the advantage. So I think we should discourage it. The government should try as much as possible to stop it. They should do things as much as, because something that currently happened, the burning of the houses, I think it should be discouraged. It's not the normal thing. We want to follow the Western way of doing it, but we don't do it the right way. That is just, we don't do it the right way, and it's really affecting us. I think the government should do something as much as possible to stop the rate of it.
You know, it has been said that Christmas itself has maybe pagan origin. You know, although it's right to have an holiday to celebrate the birth of the Lord Jesus Christ. Meanwhile, you know, some people said, or research said that most of this practice, having banger, fireworks, started from the pagan worship of the sun god. Maybe they call it Mithraism or something like that. Now, if you now incorporate that into the birth of Christ, I don't know how many bangers were thrown when Jesus Christ was born. And now, so if you now incorporate that into the practice into the holiday, I don't know, when the days are dark in the medieval period, maybe it makes sense. But in the present age, you won't know when you are throwing bomb. You know, if you have to continue with the trend, because as technology and the rest of the things are developing around us, even the fireworks too, the manufacturers will be looking for the one that can really give the greatest bang, and before you know it, the danger comes in. So I don't think it's proper. If it is practiced in the days of yore, maybe they should limit it to that time. At this time, I think we should just find a way of quitting.
Honestly, it's not to be encouraged. To me, it's a manifestation of a failed society. It's because our youth are jobless. Many of them don't really have anything to do. And I'm of the opinion that government should regulate that activity. Look at what happened in Jankara Market. A person filled a whole warehouse with bangers. Is it the case that same trader don't have other useful things to import to the country? And when we have sun, we have custom, we have a government agency at the port, and they fail to place regulatory measure in place. So if that was not important into the country, I am sure the youth in the street will not be privileged to get it and start blowing it all around. So I will throw the larger percentage of the blame to the government, who allowed the importations. So 70% blame to the government, 30% blame to those that are using it. I'm sure if government wants to ban the importation, they have the power, the capacity to ban the importation, and that will prevent the youth in the streets to get access to that dangerous substance called banger.
It should be discouraged, and I expected the government to ban it to 100%. I don't support it. It's out of irresponsibility, and I expect our government to ban it and go after the people that import those things from the China or wherever they are being imported from. I don't support it. From my childhood, I have not brought that. I hate that. I hate noise. It's out of our celebration.
Personally, for me, I think it should be discouraged. I've been a victim of it when I was small, when I was still going to.
Tell us what happened.
Then we had this, my friends usually, throw this knockouts at ourselves to get, and unfortunately for me, when I threw mine, it just rolled under a car. And luckily for me, I was lucky it was a one sound. Okay, if it had been maybe double or so, it would have like bust the tank of the car, even set the car ablaze. But lucky for me, it was a one sound, and it just blasted, and everyone was. So it happened in the night. I almost even got arrested for it, because on behalf of my neighbors, they begged on my behalf, and the owner of the car to let me go. But ever since then, I don't think and that should be around when I was 8 years, should be 12 years ago. Okay, so ever since then, I don't think I've even had the guts to knock out myself. So and with that, I don't think it should be encouraged at all. Even for any festive period, it shouldn't be encouraged. I could still recommend this particular one kids use. I don't know, they call it sparkle lights that shines.
No.
If you say that, yeah. I think I should recommend that, because even as adult, I don't think to me, there's no fun in it. It's just like you set your money at this.
Banga to me is an epitome of nuisance, so I don't even like it. Personally, I don't even like even hearing the sound alone. The only fun I see them getting it is, okay, you light, mix noise, and that's all. Maybe certain amount of naira must have gone and stuff like that. So it's not something that I advise people to carry around. They were actually doing this knockout battle where they faced this 7 Lucky Star. They're facing it to themselves direct from this other street. So the injury was very great. So, and it's something that I believe should be banned.
Actually, if I should say, it's encouraged, because it's once in a year. It's joy for us to be happy for the Christmas period like this. But I think, but the way they throw it, they can use the one up, not to throw it on people. It's once in a year. Actually, I'm really happy for them to rejoice Christmas with other people.
The use of bangers should not be allowed, because according to the law, even banger, they are all under Firearms Act. So because of the fear it causes in the mind of the people, it should not be allowed. Because at times when the thing blows like this, people just think that it's gunshot. I don't understand. And in that respect, and in view of the AFOC, yes, the dangers has caused in Lagos Island, it should not be allowed. If you are celebrating Christmas, let us celebrate in a very peaceful and a meritorious way, not in a violent way. All these are imported culture. Will not be allowed again. There are many ways we can celebrate Christmas, not through this of bangers, knockout, this and that. It should not be allowed.
First of all, we thank God for the blessings of 2012. It's been a very eventful year. Everything has happened according to the plans of God. We thank God that has made us pass through that. With everything that has happened over the year, it is not by our might or by our wisdom that we are here today. And from that, we like to look at 2013, believing that year 2013 has more goodies for us. We like to start by admonishing our people to celebrate with caution, to be aware that it is only when one gets to 2013 that he can reap all the goodies of that year. So we like to start by saying that it's going to be a good year for our people, but we need our people to be conscious of what they do, be security conscious, be conscious of which friends they keep, who and who they interact with, what and what they do with their time, so that 2013 can really come with all the goodies for us to reap. It is a year that promises everybody good things. Nobody is going to be left without claiming something big from God. But then it is only when we are alive that we can claim that. So it is my wish that our people are conscious of the need to tread with caution, much caution, so that 2013 can be a good year for us. Wish everybody a good time in 2013.
Well, I wish Lagos residents, citizens, and visitors a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. And for them to drive safely during this period, as they know there will be a lot of vehicles, for them not to drink and drive. When you drink, please get somebody who is not drunk to drive, so that we can all live long in peace, prosperity, and for everybody to take ownership of the road, so that it can serve all of us better.
I want to say that 2012, everything has been going on well in Lagos State. So I want to enjoin everybody to cooperate with the government of our governor, Mr. Babatunde Rajibashola, SAN, to make 2013 a better year than 2012.
Well, my New Year message is that we should live a life of compliance next year, being in the field of urban planning and physical development. It's good for us to make our investigations before we begin to develop. It is said that you should look before you leap. It's the same thing like in building. You should look first, find out your investigation, and my ministry is always open to be able to give relevant information to developers at any time, so that you save a lot by hesitating to build and getting your investigations first. And once we tell you in black and white that something is developable, then you are good to go.
And that sums up today's edition of Inside Lagos, the last one for the year. We thank you sincerely for having kept faith with us all through 2012. We urge you to stay with us as we make progress together in 2013. Keep your voices coming. Our email is insidelagos@televisioncontinental.tv. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/televisioncontinentallagos. Follow us on Twitter for real-time updates on Lagos. Our handle is at TVC Inside Lagos. That's TVC Inside Lagos. On behalf of the entire production crew, I am Bukola Samuel Wemimo, wishing you all a prosperous 2013. See you next year.